Crypto Trader today, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Today I want to talk about the CHAINLINK and also follow up on a previous video that we published about the CHAINLINK, right? We had a very bullish overview on the CHAINLINK, and I was basically sharing my active position, bullish campaign on the CHAINLINK, and I was talking about it, right? I was sharing it in real time. But I wanted to come back to this and give a bit of an update. We hit the target, right? We talked about the target here. It was 25.6. We've knocked off that target probably about 5 days ago and took the back seat, right? Because we didn't know, we had no game plan for further upside move, no game plan for that. But we do have a game plan for a downside reversal and price action coming back to pretty much where it came from. Because at the end of the day, you know, ever since early December, it's been trading sideways in a very defined range. And we were able to capture that range and basically surf those waves. So we came off the bottom, right? I just want to dial back, refresh your memory, and take it from that point forward. We talked about the bottom. We talked about how price action got rejected off of two key levels, support key levels, 18.6 and 18.03. The way it pulled back and started to turn around, that's where we took action, and we were starting chasing 25.60. Once we hit the target, it didn't take too long. I think it was 4 days, 5 days. We've hit the target, and then, like I said, we closed out the position, obviously, but we were still on the CHAINLINK, watching very closely, waiting for a downside reversal, because we do have a game plan for another move back to 21.4. You see these two levels here representing a solid support and a potential profit target for a downside move. We're talking about 21.6, that's 21.6, and 21.4. Very, very close to one another, these two levels. We're going to use them as one unit of support. But before we pull the trigger here, because guys, this is getting ripe, right? This is literally getting into that optimal condition for us to take action. Having said that, we still need a daily close below 25.6. which seems to be happening right now as we speak, because price action is starting to slightly slide below 25.60. I'm not saying it necessarily going to break down by the end of the day, but if it does, that is our trigger. That is our cue to jump into a new short position this time, right? So we're going to be basically, effectively, we're going to be flipping over with the CHAINLINK. It's been a hell of a ride all the way up, but I feel like there's a potential for a downside reversal, not just on the CHAINLINK, by the way, but the rest of the market outside, and I want to make an exception here, outside the Solana. Outside the Solana and a few meme coins, especially, Trump coin and Melania coin, they seems to be creating a separate correlation group that is kind of detached from the market. I'm not saying this is going to be permanent. Obviously, it's just temporary. That's what's happening right now because of, the psychology of the market, the psychology of the masses. Right now, it's playing a serious role with that meme coin. And just happens to be the Solana is the network that's supporting that meme coin. We're talking about, again, Trump coin and Melania coin. But yeah, as far as the rest of the market, I feel bearish. I feel bearish about the rest of the market outside the Solana. And we're going to be talking about in the next few days, probably we're going to be talking about new short position that we've established. Candidates that I can talk about are Ripple, Bitcoin, and this one right here, CHAINLINK, which is probably my top favorite and probably the very next candidate for a bearish campaign. It's probably going to be the first one. Now, I'm going to still have to wait in the end of the day because, we need that close, daily close confirmation is the very minimum we require. It's just a, an initial indication. It's not even confirmed. A confirmation coming from the weekly close and the monthly close and so forth. Not that I'm going to wait for that to actually jump into position. I would definitely, however, require a daily close below 25.6, right? Now, reason B, I mean, you can just take a look at yesterday, right? Yesterday started to drill through 24.54. By the way, another trigger for us. A little bit less attractive because the price is a little bit lower, but still a trigger for us to jump into a short position. But what happened? So price action was starting to drill through, and at some point during the day, a huge U-turn, right? Ended up just spiking that area and actually ended up like closed out the day very positively, even above 26.32, which again puts that whole bearish campaign in question at this point, because it was a positive close above 26.32. But if price action today is going to close below 25.60, that's good enough for us to fire off the first trade. Then we're going to need price action to close below 24.55. That's going to give us that confidence to get a lot more aggressive and build up a decent sized position as we're aiming at 21.60 and 21.4. Alright, so it's going to be super interesting to follow up on this one. You can also see I've already placed a recommended, suggested stop loss level, probably going to be at that level 28.25. Alright guys, that's all I had to say on the CHAINLINK, on the silver platter, getting ready, getting prepared, getting hyped for a potential new bearish campaign. That's about that for this one. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. Wishing you a nice trading day. We're going to be back tomorrow as usual, so till then, be well.